Hi everyone, welcome to the Daily Dose with Diane. My name is Diane Ywaya. Today we're going to be talking about the importance of having a consistent look and feel on social media. So we'll first off begin by understanding why a consistent style is important for social media. So many brands, when they're going on social media, the main aim is to basically introduce themselves or introduce a product or a service to the audience that they're talking to. So it's important to have that consistency so that you're able to build that long-term relationship with your target audience, and also just for credibility, because the more consistent you are, people are able to, interact with your content on a regular basis and get to, get that feel of who and what the brand is. There are very many different factors that can contribute towards a brand's success. So for starters would be knowing who your target audience is. That's the first thing that you need to consider. Another thing is having a unique logo, so that, one that can be spotted quite fast by the audience that you're targeting. Developing a consistent look and feel in terms of your brand colors and the brand tone and the brand voice. So a uniform voice can be obtained by, first of all, just being quite deliberate with the type of content you put out. So by already being consistent with the content that you're putting out and understanding your target audience, then you'll be able to tailor-make the tone and the voice to suit the audiences you'll be talking to. So for instance, if you go to a page that's dealing with banking and another page that's dealing with food, you'll be able to see that the audiences are different and the type of language that's being used is different. So yeah, that's one of the things to consider. So for BDDL, for instance, we are able to just bring out that unique look and feel by being on different social media platforms and having that consistency. So for instance, we have the same profile photo for all of our social media pages. We have the same bio on our social media pages. The type of content that goes up is similar. And then just always also having the BDDL logo on all forms of content that we put out. And then also just in terms of our tone and our language. So as a brand, we are fun and engaging, so that's able to be seen in the content that we put out in terms of consistency. In terms of BDDL, so like one thing that we've been able to employ in terms of consistency, for instance, is the color. So our brand colors are primarily red and white. So red is one color you can't miss. So red, when you see red, like you're alert. So that just also just brings out the fact that we're bold and we're out there. So that would be like a perfect example of how you can use color to promote consistency for your brand. You see, for instance, when you look at Pepsi or Coca-Cola, they've been constantly using those specific colors. So maybe for Coca-Cola, they use the red and white. So whenever you're anywhere and you see anything red and white, the first thing that will come to your mind is Coca-Cola. So it does enhance that trust because it's consistent. They don't keep changing it. And this helps cement your relationship with the different people who are going to be interacting with your brand. So yes, having that consistency does go a long way in terms of growing your audience and basically maintaining it. Another thing to consider in terms of consistency is when you're able to be consistent in terms of your color, the colors that you're using for your brand, the tone, the logo, and the likes, you're able to build that sense of familiarity with your target audience. And even for those who are for those who are existing and those who could be coming on board as new clients. So yes, familiarity is also something that actually goes a long way in terms of building a brand. I believe that we are actively continuing to build consistency for the BDDL brand because we are fairly new, but so far we are on the right track, and I'd encourage anybody out there who's looking for ways to build consistency on their brands to visit our website. You can consult with us and just find out how you could build consistency for your brand or your service. Yeah. Nimeka call to action mwisho. Okay. Did it with one take? Let's see how I look.